Quiz review. Today's video is on an ecology quiz, flashcards so that you can prepare yourself for tomorrow. Every slide is going to be a question, followed by an answer. Each question slide will be paused for at least 3 seconds after I stop talking, to give you a chance to answer. You can replay this video as many times as you want in order to be able to fully practice and be ready for tomorrow's quiz. Good luck and see you tomorrow. Define abiotic. Any non-living factor in an environment. An example of an abiotic factor. Rain, rocks, soil, sunlight, wind, dust, and water. What are 5 requirements for life? Grow and develop, made of cells, respond to environment, reproduce, and obtain energy. What molecule do all organisms use for energy? Glucose sugar. Define autotroph. Something that can make its own glucose. Example, plants. Define heterotroph. Something that has time to take in sugar. Lines and mold. What are 2 types of heterotrophs? Consumers and detritivores. Which of the following is considered an autotroph? Consumers, producers, or detritivores? Producers. An example of a detritivore is old fungus or bacteria. A detritivore gets its sugar from itself or other organisms. Other organisms. It's a heterotroph. What's more complex, a food web or food chain? Food web. Which is more accurate portrayal of organism interactions, a food web or food chain? Food web. As you move up the food chain, the amount of available energy becomes less. Starting with producer and ending with tertiary consumer, put the trophic levels in order. Producer, primary consumer, secondary consumer, tertiary consumer. As you move up the food chain, the amount of energy goes down by 10%. The producer has 400 units of energy. How much will each level get up to the tertiary consumer? 44.4. Tertiary consumer has 3.6 units of energy. How much energy will each level get down to the producers? 3.6, 36, 360, 3,600. A squid eats a fish and gets 30 units of energy. How much energy did the fish have? 300. Define bioaccumulation. As you move up the food chain, the amount of toxins increases in organisms. What organisms are affected most by bioaccumulation? Producers or higher consumers? Higher consumers. If we were looking at just the organisms in area, that is called looking at the blank. Community. If we were looking at the biotic and abiotic factors in an area, that is called the ecosystem. If we are looking at one type of species in an area, that is called the population. What are the 3 things looked at to determine ecosystem health? Amount of producers, amount of detritivores, biodiversity. Define biodiversity. The number of different species in an area. What is the population equation? Births plus immigrants minus deaths plus emigrants. A person is leaving Hawaii for Japan. What country are they immigrating to? What country are they emigrating from? Immigrating to Japan, emigrating from Hawaii.